Hey, what is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. Yo, so I've recorded this motherfucker once. I've edited it, I've put it on YouTube, and it got blocked worldwide by UMG. So let me start off by saying, hey, UMG, fuck you. Every other fucking reactor out there is getting to post their shit, but when I go to post mine, you're like, oh, nope, can't let anybody watch it. Fuck y'all. So we trying it again. Anyways, so like I said, this is basically a reaction. So this is no longer a true to form reaction. I can now see that I'm going to have to pause this motherfucker about once every 5 seconds, minor exaggeration, just so I can give y'all my opinions of the song and what I think about it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is NF When I Grow Up. Fun fact, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a rapper when I grew up. Didn't happen. But let's go ahead and jump into this.
When I grow up, I want to be a dentist.
Dentist is a nice profession.
I want to be a ballerina teacher.
Ballerina teacher, okay.
When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. When I
Okay.
grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian.
That's a good profession.
I'm going to be a flap.
Look, it's little NF. Little NF. Kid looks just like him.
When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I'm going to be a flapper.
Say, I'm gonna be a rapper. So as you can see, it's proceeded a little bit longer. He's an adult now. Now he's a trash man, and his career so far up to this point in the video has not gone exactly where he wanted to go.
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I want to be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I want to rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you're already thinking I will never succeed, but I'm okay with it, I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually.
And that's the key. Like, he knew he was going to have to grind for it. And he even said, my lyrics aren't where they need to be, but I'll get there eventually. And dude can spit. His record label could suck a dick, but dude can spit.
Never succeed, but I'm okay with it. I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know.
See, I love when he does that little growl thing, because he did it in The Search as well, where he like screams a little bit or he growls, and it's always like he does it like once in a song if he does it, and it's always very well timed. Rah!
You gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know this probably isn't really realistic, and honestly I might not ever make a difference, but that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician.
I fucking love that little set of bars too, where he's like, I know I might not make a difference, but to me it doesn't make a difference. And then he's like, you don't have to crunch the numbers, you don't have to be he said, I've already crunched the numbers, you don't have to be a mathematician. Oh, dude. His wordplay is just amazing.
Make a difference, but that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician. And see, the odds ain't rooting for me. I can't lie though, it's kinda how I like it to be. The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna swing. Yeah.
Love the fucking double entendre there. Fucking love it, man. Because he's talking about, so for those of you that don't know what an underdog is when you're actually pushing a kid on a swing, or if you were a kid and you were being pushed on a swing. The adult runs underneath them as he's pushing, which gets them a little bit more height, and then they can swing back and get better momentum. And that's what he's saying. He's like an underdog. You know, you push me, I'm a swing. Talking about if you push him, he's going to swing, but at the same time, if you push him on a swing, yeah, y'all get it. Y'all ain't stupid. And then the beat drop right after, man.
The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I could go to college getting down like everybody else. Graduating, probably get a job that doesn't pay the bills. That don't make a lot of sense to me, forget the happy meals. I don't like the dollar menu, I would rather make a meal.
I love that, too, where he says he's about to go into this whole food thing for a second, where he's basically starting off talking about, you know, he didn't want to go to college just to get a degree, just to turn around and get a job that probably wasn't going to pay the bills. Like, because a lot of people, man, there's a lot of people out there go to college and get that piece of paper, and then can't find a job in the field that they got that piece of paper in. So now all of a sudden they got to work fast food, or they got to be a janitor, or they got to be a trash man. And they got this wonderful, beautiful degree that these motherfuckers spent thousands on. And even then, most of them didn't even spend thousands on. They're in debt for thousands on it. And they still can't even fucking pay the bills because they couldn't get a fucking job in the field that they went for. Shit is nuts.
Pay the bills, that don't make a lot of sense to me. Forget the Happy Meals. I don't like the dollar menu, I would rather make a meal. Huh? Make a meal? No, I said make a meal. Home cooking, get the grill. How you want it? Pretty well.
And I love that little play on words too, man, where he's like, he says, "Fuck a Happy Meal. I don't want to eat off the dollar menu." And then he goes on to say, "I would rather make a meal." Get it? Talking about, because it sounds like he's talking about make a meal as in like $1 million, but he says, "No, I want to make a meal," and then he talks about cooking. And then he goes, "How do you want it? Do you want to?" I think he says it's like a medium well or something like that. And then he goes on to say, "Too many people out here are overdone." And he brings it into an Adele reference too, which I don't know if that's an artist or I know Adele's an artist. I don't know if that's a song reference or an album reference or what, but.
Make a meal, huh? Make a meal, no, I said make a meal. Home cooking, get the grill. How you want it? Pretty well. Everything I see is overdone to me. I'm not a dad, but I'ma get a record deal and say hello to Master Bill. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam in the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up.
Right there too, man. An amazing, I love the hook to this song too, because he's basically going in and talking about, like, you know, all he wants to do is make enough money, make a couple mil for his kids, or leave it to his kids. I don't know if he actually has kids yet or not, but I'm sure he plans on having them at some point. But he wants to leave his money to his family in the will. Like, he's not trying to go out and be flashy and buy all these nice cars and chains and shit like that. And I love the way it ends too, because it goes on to talk about, like, he may not be the best in his field, but when he dies, he's gonna stay real. Like, and he is probably one of the realest rappers out there.
Yeah.
And I love the transition too from jobs. He started off as a trash man, and then he proceeded to go to a janitor, and now he's working in a fast food restaurant.
Hey, when I grow up, yeah, hey, I'ma make them notice me, rhyming like it's poetry, everything I oversee, I just like to overthink, mocking me, you pay the fee, no return and no receipts, those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing.
I like that. Those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing.
Like to overthink, mocking me, you pay the fee, no return and no receipts, those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing, quiet when I'm trying to sing, quiet when I'm making beats, quiet when I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't mean to scream, I just feel like no one really gets me, and it's sad to see, cause someday I'ma grow up and show all of you it's meant to be.
Ooh, right before the beat drop, I love that he was going on and he's like quiet when I make a beat, quiet when I'm trying to think. And I love how when he said quiet when I'm trying to think, he kind of growled a little bit and he's like, sorry, I didn't mean to scream, you know, trying to back off a little bit. And then he goes on to talk about, you know, he's gonna keep doing this until he blows up. And then the fucking beat drop, man. I love his beat drops.
I mean to scream, I just feel like no one really gets me, and it's sad to see, cause someday I'ma grow up and show all of you it's meant to be. Yeah, anybody wanna hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Come on, I can spit it really fast. No. You think I should throw this in the trash? No. Trick you.
I love that too. He's going there talking about, you know, and this was like this when I was a kid too, man. Like, I had a couple friends that were trying to be rappers, and they would write stuff, and you know, and that's how it would go too. They'd be like, "Hey, you want to hear me rap?" And you know, we'd all be like, "Nah, man, we don't want to hear your shit," because we didn't think they were that good. And then they'd be like, "Come on, man, let me play you this beat." No, and then that's how it was too. But I love how he goes through all this and he keeps asking them questions. No, and then he's like, "You want me to throw it all away?" And then they all say no. And it's the classic line of, like, fucking with kids when you ask them a series of questions and you're like, "Hey, you want to do this?" No. "Hey, you want to do this?" "Hey, you know, you want to do this?" No. And he'd be like. They'd be like, "Hey, didn't you do this?" And they'll be like, "No." And then, you know, you fuck with them. It's fun to do.
Come on, I can spit it really fast. No, you think I should throw this in the trash? No, tricked ya. Haters go away before I hit ya. I am not a beggar or a kiss up.
And then right there, he was like, "Hey, I tricked you," just pointing out that, you know, he just fucked with you a little bit.
You don't understand, well I forgive ya. I am not a quitter. You didn't really think that, did ya? Maybe someday I could even be up on the radio.
Glad you ain't a quitter, NF. Glad you ain't a quitter, man, because your music is fucking amazing.
I am not a quitter. You didn't really think that, did ya? Maybe someday I could even be up on the radio. Have a tour bus and maybe even play a couple shows. Everybody in the crowd singing every word I wrote, telling me that I am not the only one that feels alone. Huh? You feel alone? Yeah, I kind of feel alone. Wonder if the feeling ever goes away when you get old.
And again, he's going back into how he feels about things too, like in the way his mind works. Like, it is very easy. Even, for instance, if you're in a relationship and you're with that person, you love them to death, there are times where you still feel alone, even though you're with them. And again, that's just a mental thing that a lot of us do go through. And I love how he even touched on it. He went on to be like, you know, I wonder if you still feel alone once you get old. Because, like, I don't know, dude, nobody wants to grow up old and alone. Like, everybody at least wants somebody there for them, even if it's not in a relationship. You know, even if it's just your friends. Like, you just want somebody there for you.
Feels alone, huh? You feel alone, yeah, I kind of feel alone. Wonder if the feeling ever goes away when you get old. Will I ever make it as an artist? I don't really know. Might not make a lot of dough, I'ma have to try it though. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam and the will.
These two kids look absolutely uninterested. 100% uninterested in this little concert that he's throwing. But he's still up there performing for just two people, man. For those of you that are like young artists that are looking to get into the thing, you'll have times like this where you're only performing in front of 2, 5, 10 people. It takes a while before you get to them big crowds, man. It's not an overnight thing, so don't lose hope.
I feel, oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. I just wanna pay my bills.
And I love that transition to the full fucking 1,000 crowd fucking arena or wherever the fuck he is house. Dude, that's just fucking amazing. I just love NF's music videos, man.
Rapping by the way I feel. Yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam in the will. I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Yeah, I might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up.
And again, I absolutely love the dude's clown face paint. I reacted to why. Now, it will get posted. It got claimed, but it didn't get blocked by UMG. Thank God. Fuck you, UMG. But it didn't get blocked, but it did get claimed. So I'll still be able to post it whenever I get it fully ready. The face paint, because he wore it in Y as well. And he's about to go in the bathroom and wash it off. But it's... I love when he raps with that face paint in his music videos. I don't know if he does that in concert. If you've been to an NF concert, let me know. He looks weird without a hat on. Anybody else get that vibe? Like, I'm so used to seeing him in music videos with a hat on. It just looks weird with him not having one. And that's the end of the video. So I'm hoping I was able to pause and talk a little bit enough through this video to be able to get my fucking video posted without being pulled down by UMG. Again, fuck you, UMG. Jeez, man. It's an amazing fucking song. I've heard the song several times now. And again, I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't an actual, like, true-to-form fucking reaction. Like I said, I tried to do one, but I guess I listened to pretty much most of the second half of the song without saying much. So I'm pretty sure that's what really caught it up. But again, there's times I just want to listen, man. And that's a part of my reaction sometimes is, like, not just stopping to talk about every little line that is said. Sometimes you want to get, like, a full idea of everything that's going on and then give your opinions afterwards. But in today's day and age, especially on YouTube, you're just unable to do that. Now, if you guys want to see my original reaction, I heavily encourage all of you guys to head over to BitChute, where I've just started up a new channel over there. You will be able to see all of my reactions, whether they are blocked or not, from now on, because they don't deal with that kind of bullshit. Because it's not a monetized thing. Nobody's making money over there off of them. It's the only way anybody makes money over there is if you guys donate. That's it. But that is going to do it for this reaction, guys. If you like the reaction, be sure to... And I'm sorry I sound bitter. I'm just extremely pissed off because I've had to do all this twice now. But if you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you guys think of NF when I grow up? Also, be sure to check the description below for my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my Discord. As always, I love you guys, and I cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace. Oh, and before I go, what did you want to be when you grow up? Drop that in the comments below. Later, guys.